Well, we are getting to the business end of things now in our 16-man, $10,000 middleweight tournament. Jeferson Guaresi representing Unity with the blue cuff. Oliver Taza with the red cuff representing New Wave Jiu-Jitsu. You got to say, Jay, credit to the bookmakers. The four favorites here, Guaresi, Canuto, Shields, and Taza, are the four people left. I'm going to see Canuto and Jake Shields up next. Guaresi got here through a tech fall win over Kimoy Anderson and then a decision after overtime over Varela. Taza, by contrast, golden scored Adrian Nez and then shotgun ankle locked Hunter Newton. But it's Taza working from guard here. And
Guaresi's really aggressive in this match.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him from top position yet.
No, and not this aggressive.
Josh Palmer and Jay Pages, mat side for you here at the Sheraton downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Third Coast Grappling 8, the underdogs.
How are we cooking with gas?
Guaresi doing a really good job of carefully entering very dangerous guard.
Yeah, no one's managed to really be able to solve the guard of Oliver Taza yet tonight. Guaresi, I'm really curious to see what his approach is.
I mean, he got close not just a bit ago, but again, he's just Oliver Taza's guard.
Ooh, look at that for a step out though. He's found side control here and he's going to score for the pass.
You're all right here. You're all right.
Wow, that is an early statement from Guaresi inside the first 2 minutes, going 3-0 up. Let's see if he can do anything with this position though. Frames from Taza are on the bottom.
5 minutes left.
Let's see what he does with walking towards the hips, if he even tries to take mount. Oh, there you go, see. Just instantly regarded by Oliver Taza.
Yeah, he gave him a little bit of space and he gave him sort of that foot. And you can't give that much space to someone like Taza.
Yeah, he went to look for knee on belly, but yeah, no, as you say, no-gi against someone of that caliber. Very difficult indeed.
He's one of those guys, you give him an inch, he will take a mile and then some.
Approaching the 4-minute mark here. Shot from Guaresi, he's got deep on this one. Well stripped by Taza though, managed to get his base back underneath him and turn and free the leg. We mentioned it earlier, but Guaresi, coming off that no-gi World's gold medal, 4 matches, outpointed Pedro Rocha in the final. Also got gold at no-gi pans this year. 2019 took gold at no-gi pans and the Euros. I mean, very accomplished competitor indeed.
They're less than 4 minutes away from a finals match for 10 grand.
For 10 grand against the winner of Jake Shields and Renato Canuto, which is such a thrilling clash of styles to see. That's coming up next. We have, of course, got 4 more super fights coming your way as well to give those semi-finalists a moment to rest before our tournament final closes out the night this evening. Thank you for joining us live on Fight.tv. That's Guaresi playing guard now. It's what we've seen him do for most of this tournament so far.
And Oliver Taza seems to be, struggling with guard passing tonight.
Yeah, I think one of the things that, cements no-gi guard passing is, can you make that tight connection, particularly that tight upper body connection? You watch guys who are so exceptional at it, like JT Torres, it tends to be, the kind of very classic heavy passes with a lot of pressure and a lot of control. And, the loose stuff these days with the ability of people, the flexibility to regard, to play the inverted game, to play the leg entanglement game, as we're seeing Guaresi look to do there, spins nicely into close guard. It's just a very difficult thing to do.
It is. Like, at my academy, I really push my guys pressure passing, you know, and how important pressure is, and staying tight and clinch. You know, it's a high-risk game to try to play, like, you know, a speed game with someone, a game of more or less, like I like to call it a game of tag. You know, who could tag who the fastest. But, you know, pressure passing through history till today, you know, has always been tried and true and always been, you know, more successful, it seems.
So Taza grip fighting here. Again, we're seeing Guaresi look to play with that high leg, that outside leg, all the way over to the far hip. Taza trying to release the pressure and stuff it down to the ground. Again, you got to wonder how far are you really going to get just trying to, well, there we go, looking to, he looked like he was going to pull into a leg entanglement, but he's given up 2 more points to Guaresi. That puts him 5-0 up on the scoreboard. But we are into the final minute here, so Guaresi's going to get to choose which position they start in.
I don't know, honestly, he's pretty good everywhere.
Oh, and is he going to get another pass here? He's got a stack. I love that switch of the hip and the knee to try and kill the arm. He's got front headlock series he can go to work on here. Taza trying to put him back inside the guard. He just manages to get some form of guard back. 30 seconds left, but there's an opportunity for Guaresi to come out and take the back here. He gets one hook. Oh, is that? Oh, wow. So close to scoring the mount points. We're into the final 10 seconds. This one is almost certainly going to go to golden score overtime now.
So let me ask you, do you think he's going to keep it standing or go to the ground?
It's tough, right? I mean, maybe he'll choose close guard bottom and look to sweep. Let's see. Yep, he's going to take close guard bottom. And straight into golden score overtime. 5 minutes on the clock. Looks to immediately off balance. It's interesting that he chose to open immediately, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he scored 1 pass and 1 sweep from close guard or from open guard. So,
yeah, I would have thought he would have picked up top.
yeah, a little surprising, perhaps. But they're grip fighting again on the inside. We know at this point Taza's probably not going to be seriously dropping back for a leg entanglement unless he knows he's got a good bite.
Yeah.
The risk of just giving up 2 points that instantly ends the match is perhaps too great. Oh, Guaresi tries to shoot a triangle. Taza here, what do you do? I mean, you haven't had a whole lot of success with guard passing so far tonight, and you know, if Guaresi insists on playing this loose open guard, that's kind of your route to victory at this point.
What?
And kind of going back to what we were just talking about, the pressure passing.
Yeah.
The whole night, and even when I was watching him, he was number 1. He was really emphasizing, like, trying to control the ankles, and it hasn't really been working for him. You know, and when you're trying to control the ankles, you're giving your opponent 2 different hinges that he can maneuver his leg and more or less scramble back into a guard if you try to pass. You know, so if I were Taza, I would be honestly trying to take a more pressure passing approach. Maybe right here try to fight for an over-under pass, you know. Get the right arm under, overhook the bottom leg, and go for the Bernardo Faria style over-under pass.
Oh, and Guaresi comes up. He's got a body lock here from the back. Anxious moments for Taza, who gets dragged down to the ground. Can Guaresi score? He's keeping that gable grip on the body lock. Taza is scrambling for everything he's worth, and I think this is going to do it. And that is 2 points. Jeferson Guaresi is going to book his way into the final to face the winner of Renato Canuta and Jake Shields for $10,000. Number 1 seed advances here at Third Coast Grappling, 8 the underdogs.